catch you up on all the action. We have some tips from 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
Plus your top plays of the week. And make sure you tune in to win some BC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our coverage tonight from Phillips Arena as the Atlanta Hawks will be playing against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just has to learn to get along with upper brass to win a championship.
And you've heard it from upper brass. So the center is the hardest position to fill.
We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. Sacramento is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. Now, fully back from the injury, Al Horford is back into the mix.
And a pretty quick recovery, all things considered. I mean, sometimes you wonder if a guy is really ready when he comes back so quickly. But he looks pretty comfortable in warm-ups, but that's only one part of it. Let's see how he does in the game.
I think it surprises a lot of people to see him back so soon. I mean, he says he's ready, so they have to turn him loose and let him go.
So Atlanta. Will get the first possession. Now Sacramento starting five. They've got LeBron James. Lance Stevenson is out there with Collison. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Collison, guarded by Hall. Ball's knocked loose. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. The dish now to Stevenson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Hawks with possession. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And it's Freq missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Rejected by Millsap. Here's Hall.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Right, baby. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Freq. He's already got 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively.
Stevenson outside. Can they get it? And it's Collison that time on the assist from Stevenson.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Very good, Doris. Thanks. Well, guys, you think they'll be able to make that strategy work for them?
You know, they're a very high percentage shooting team, so he's right to focus on playing the tight D. As for whether it'll work, we'll see.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your hat. Even tough D can be outdone by good offense. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
All sorts of time. And it's Freq with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Stevenson dishes to Cauley Stein. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Stevenson missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Foster is screen on Turner.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freq. T right on him. Pass to Foster. Feeds it to Weber. T inside the line. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Teague's got his first bucket in this one. The Kings trail by 6. They get a hand on it. Dishes to Stevenson. Back to Turner. Takes it off the glass.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Foster up and in from the low block.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's Reynolds. Rebound by the Hawks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
And Stevenson kicks to Turner, passes it to Cauley Stein. 1 second left.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Kings will go for a different look here. And so it's Atlanta with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. On the court for Sacramento, LeBron James is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Collison. And it's Turner in at the shooting guard position. LeBron outside. Screen by Cousins. It's LeBron with the drive. Cousins.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Screen by Faried. Collison kicks to Cousins. And it's Freq with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shoots the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Foster's checked in for Kaminsky. Atlanta leading by 16. Freq with it, picked up by Turner. Hall passes to Foster, kicks it to Freq, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And that is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Screen by Cousins. James kicks to Cousins. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's Hall. Another 3 for Atlanta.